God is in me, through me, for me, and with me, and where there's God, there's no imperfection. Welcome, everyone. It's a beautiful day. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me. That's a saying we always just say as a child, and truly, I don't necessarily know if it's all the way true. I don't know if I can honestly say that these words didn't hurt me. And as much as we tell ourselves that sometimes, words do hurt. We do feel it. And, when someone says something negative about us, we can really train ourselves to really not let it affect us. But truthfully, we feel the initial attack, let's say that. And words are powerful in that sense, as they have energy behind it. And, how are we using our words? How are we using our words? Are we doing it to uplift people? Are we doing it to have power over people or be negative? Strike fear in people? What is it? How are we using our words? We have to really be mindful of this, especially how we talk to ourselves with it. And what I realized along my life, along my journey, is that words are truly spells. And they have energy in itself, and they're just like sound, it's just like light. They have a certain frequency, and we power words through our universal perception of them. So you think there's certain words that make us feel a certain type of way. And a lot of it has to do with just overall as a unit, as a whole, all of us working together. We've put certain words, our perceptions into them, and they've grown powerful over time because of it. You think of a curse word. Those are literally curses. Those are literally words that over time, when we hear it, we all get struck the same way, if we really fallen into that. And, you think of a word or a name like Hitler or Trump, for most people that affects them a certain way. It affects them a certain way. We feel it differently than if we were to hear a Jesus Christ or an Obama, because over time, we've created the energy behind those words. And words are truly powerful in that sense, so we have to really be mindful of how we are using it, because it can really help us or it can hurt us. It can help someone else or it can really hurt someone else. And literally, words can change the chemical makeup in our body. I think about the experiment. It happened in the 90s, and I don't even want to try his name. I was a Japanese professor. I know I'm gonna mess up his name. And he was testing out water, and polluted water and pure water, and how words affect them. And usually when you put water and you freeze it, it creates these beautiful snowflake type crystals. And when you have polluted water, if it's polluted with polluted water, if you try to freeze it, those crystals don't form as well. And what he did was he poured polluted water in these vials and he poured pure water in these vials, and he put negative wording around it as labels. Fear, I hate you, just negative labeling, just the words, and froze it, and found that this pure water wasn't able to produce the crystals as it usually does. And then he did the same thing on the opposite side and put the polluted water and on the vials, labeled them with positivity. I love you, happiness, peacefulness, Zen. Put these words on this and froze the polluted water. And that same polluted water created these beautiful crystals, these beautiful hexagonal, I know I messed that word up, hexagonal. Don't worry about it. It's beautiful crystals being made from this polluted water just by how it was being spoken to, just the words that were on the vial. And it just shows that words literally change the chemical makeup in our body. Especially, you think about it, it changes water like that, and we are over 70% of water. And so words truly do affect us, and we can use it to help and aid us in creating the life that we want to live. I am what I want to be. I am already what I want to be in my life. When we say words like I want or I'll try, we're signaling out to the universe that we don't have it. And we're essentially reciprocating the energy that we're putting out. And so the universe is just giving us what we're saying, that I want this, which means I don't have it. And we will continue to want, we will continue to be in that stage of want until we change the way we speak, even to ourselves. I am, I will. One of the things, a good lesson that my father taught me as I was growing up in Little League football was to always view myself as if I was always above the competition. For example, if I was in Little League, you know, Jelani, you're supposed to be in high school already. View your competition, view it as if you're playing on a high school field right now. And when I was telling myself that, like, I am in high school, I am playing at high school speed, a man amongst boys, I was always able to step above the competition, and I was able to make it to a higher position with my career. In high school, I was playing as if I was in college, and in college, I had my mindset as if I was already in the NFL, and doing so, I was constantly living up to, you know, my, what I wanted for myself, because I was already putting myself in that position. And so really just changing the words that you say to yourself really changes the chemical makeup. It tells the universe what you want it to be told. And words are just extremely powerful in that sense. And truly, it's about being. The power is in now. And that's where all the power is. It's in right now. We talk about the future, like I'll try to get this, or I don't have this yet. Truly, we're giving away the power, because the future doesn't exist. All that exists is right now. And to be who you want to be right now, to be or not to be is the question. And if we're not being, then we won't be. We are human beings, we're not human doers. And so we have to be the change that we want to see in our life. If we want more love, if we want more higher consciousness in our environment, we have to be that change. We can't procrastinate and say, I'll do it then, because it won't happen. It's a mindset. And just so when I fully started to understand the power of my words, I started saying things like, God is in me, through me, for me, and with me. And I continually to try to tell myself and write down and say out loud the things that I am already, even if I can't feel it yet. I am what I want to be. And I continue to tell the universe that I think we can all live a much more powerful life, because we are now sitting in the position of, I am the creator. I am creating the world that I want to live for myself, and we can take our power back and really understand that we are in control. God is in me, through me, for me, and with me, and where there's God, there's no imperfection. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.